Hey guys, good evening and happy Friday. I was not planning on making a video this evening, so you'll have to forgive my unpreparedness. I make a point to read through all my comments. I love having the new subscribers, so I want to be responsive to you guys. I saw a lot of talk about Virginia and the Second Amendment sanctuary stuff. And to be honest with you guys, I was another person being a little more focused on the impeachment. I pride myself on being up to date. I like to read. I need information constantly, and I love to know what's going on in the country, in the world, in my town, everywhere. So I made it a point to do a little research quick already now this evening. I get the gist of it. And I'll tell you what, I went right to one of the first places I went to was Bo the Fifth Column. I went to his page or his channel to get the skinny, as they say. It's a troubling development. I see the Attorney General, Herring from Virginia, is denying the movement, which, like Bo was saying, it could escalate fast. I could see this as a tinderbox. Is that what they call it? A lightning rod. There's been a lot of talk with the impeachment, even though a good amount of the Trump supporters don't seem to understand that their president is going to remain in office. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to pacify the Trump supporters. It's just a fact that more than likely their president will remain in office. The point why I say that is because I'm sure you and I have all seen the post that if Trump gets impeached, I'm getting my gun, I'm getting my 357. I'm sorry, forgive the Southern accent. Didn't mean to do that. You know what I'm saying? And on top of this, you could tell right off the bat, I feel like it's a poke at the sanctuary cities for immigrants. Uh, in Connecticut, we have quite a few of those. New Haven, Connecticut, I'm sure you guys have heard of the home of Yale. It's about 40 minutes from here. Is a sanctuary city, and they're quite proud of that. There's a couple other here. It's a small state, Connecticut, but there's a few sanctuary cities here. Um, yeah, so it seems like it's a poke from the in two ways. It seems like it's kind of like a nudge from the right, saying, well, if you guys could have sanctuary cities for these illegal immigrants, as they call them, then we can have more guns. And right off the bat, I'm guessing these are people that have been stoked by fear. Once again, Trump's talk of how Mexicans are rapists and killers and all that, gang leaders. I've done a few other videos where I talk about how a true alpha male will lead by example, will lead just by his character, by the truth of his actions. Uh, the opposite of an alpha male, a pretender, a hoe, yeah, whatever you want to call it, will lead a tyrant, will lead by fear, intimidation, manipulation. Um, you get the picture. So, yeah, I think what we have here is some residents, some people in Virginia upset about the impeachment, saying they're going to arm themselves as a poke back, basically. I totally agree that I think we should just let it be for now. If they want to arm themselves, let them arm themselves. I'm sure there's a lot of reasonable people in these towns that will get alarmed at all these unfit people. Uh, you know, 300-pound Willie carrying around his AR-15 with a six-pack of Bud. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to stereotype anybody, but that's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping the good people of Virginia will nip it in the bud themselves. Uh, I agree that it could escalate quickly. It could turn into it could turn into quite a whole nasty situation for the whole East Coast, for the whole country. It could fire up pretty quick. I agree with that. And in that, I would say initially just let it be and let the good people of Virginia handle it. I liked, like I said, I watched Bo from the Fifth Column. I watched his video, and he's got a really good point. He's got a couple really good points. I agree with what he says. So this is just my initial video on it. I wanted to quickly get caught up on it and be current. So I'm gonna do some more studying on the situation this evening and tomorrow morning, and I'll talk about it some more probably tomorrow. All right, you guys have a good Friday. Stay clean and sober. Peace out.